right, welcome everyone to. All right, sorry about that. Hopefully, hang on here for the entire draw. But welcome back to the 2025 Opening Day Tournament draw for MAW's ninth annual Opening Day Tournament this Saturday and Sunday, May 3rd and 4th in York, Pennsylvania. This is our first, like I was saying, this is our first 2-day tournament in MAW history, our first 2-day Opening Day tournament as well, obviously. We appreciate everyone, clearing their calendars to make this a 2-day event. We didn't necessarily want to do this, but our usual backup field at Dallastown Community Park is unavailable, so we only have. All right. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Welcome to the 2025 Opening Day Tournament draw. Try number 3 here. Thanks for being patient with us. Had a little issues with Switcher Studios. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Welcome to the 2025 Opening Day Tournament draw. Try number 3 here. So we switched over to Zoom. So hopefully this goes off without a hitch. As I was saying before, just to quickly recap before we get in the draw, before we have any extra additional technical difficulties. It's a 2-day tournament, May 3rd and 4th. It's our first MAW 2-day tournament. We had opening day always draws really well. We appreciate everyone for coming down to it. We couldn't have our satellite fields at Dallastown Community Park this year because of renovations going on. So we had to just hold it at Shy Wiffleball Park. So we just have 4 fields, which necessitated this 2-day event. Besides for the 2 days, otherwise it's just going to be like a normal MAW tournament. There'll be a 3-game pool play round on Saturday. Any team that goes 2-1 or 3-0 advances to Saturday. No 2-1 teams are going to get through, so don't even ask. You got to go 2-1 or 3-0. It doesn't matter if you lost of bases loaded or anything like that. So any 2-1 or 3-0 team will make the single elimination on Sunday. Then we'll play until there's a winner on Sunday. That could be 8 teams, could be 10 teams, could be 11 teams. This will be every team that goes 2-1 or 3-0. This will be matrix style pool play, which means you're not in an actual pool. So there's no sort of, it kind of eliminates that thing of having a death pool with, 4 tough teams or whatever. You can see the schedule up on the screen now. Hopefully you can see it up on the screen. One thing I want to point out that was a little bit different than we put in the graphic, or at least a little bit more nuanced than we put on the graphic the other day. The teams will be divided into a morning and afternoon session, as you can see here. But there are crossover games, so it's not one pool of 10 and one pool of 12. It's a morning session of 10 teams and then an afternoon session of 12 teams. So you can see over here, um, for instance, team, 10 is playing in the morning, but then they're going to play team 20 at 12:50. There's a few games like that. So what this does again is just kind of eliminates that death pool scenario, just kind of brings everyone into the mix, and you just got to go 2-1 or 3-0 against your competition to make it to Sunday. We'll announce games will be 5 innings. We'll announce extra innings prior to the start of the tournament for pool play on Saturday, and then prior to the start of each round on Sunday, we'll announce the extra inning rules. In the event that there's bad weather, if there's rain, we may have to go less than 5 innings regulation, but we really hope to avoid that. So how this will work is we'll spin the wheel in a second. We'll put the team name here, as you can see, and then this will fill out. We're gonna just go 1 through 22 again, just to try to get this done quickly. And then after we're done, we'll pop this back up and we'll show everyone what the matchups are. So let me unshare my screen. And Tim, whenever you're ready, you can share your screen. And then we'll just, like I said, we'll just go down 1 through 22, and then we'll bring my screen back up when we're ready, and we'll show everyone the matchups. So whenever you're ready, Tim, let's spin the wheel. Whenever you're ready, Tim. All right, so SoCal is team number 1. Team number 2, the Dragons. So our very first game of the day will be SoCal Dragons. The Process is team number 3. Happy to have these guys out. Really good young team. With one veteran player as well. So hopefully we hope to see him a bunch this season. Their first game opponent will be Vortex, making their third straight opening day appearance out of East Bangor, Pennsylvania. Team number 5 are the Juggernauts, the reigning MAW and world champions. A little shorthanded this year, or a lot shorthanded, we'll see. They will be playing NWL. It's a new look NWL team from what we saw last year. Last year's NWL team is basically last year's NWL team from Pittsburgh, at least, is the Great Lakes Legion this year. This is another really talented young squad. Also, we'll have our first player from Alaska when NWL steps on the field on Saturday. So that's real exciting. And Old Line is Team 7. All right, so we've officially put this out here. We've officially avoided Dragons Old Line in pool play. Horsemen are team number 8 out of Maryland. They've kind of restacked this year, took a couple players from Old Line. So that'll be an interesting first round matchup, all Maryland matchup, and a lot of players are familiar with each other. Punishment out of Austin, Texas is team number 9. Cajuns out of Las Vegas and a lot of other places are team number 10. Really good veteran team. Our 11th team is Las Vegas Whifflers. Same deal all around. Also out of Las Vegas. Also a very good veteran team. That gives us a Las Vegas Juggernauts matchup, which should be interesting. Great Lakes Legion is team number 12. As I said, this team won the Steel City Showdown back in August of last year. Really, really good young team. They've even gotten better on the in the off season. Roll checks in at team number 13. Dinos are our 14th team. Really good season last year for the Dinos. We turned more or less their same roster from last year. Will Waves make their return to opening day? And they're team number 15. The Dark Knights out of New York and GSWL Yard are team 16, making their second opening day appearance. They also appeared in 2023, I believe. 17 is the revamped York Yaks. Yeah, way too beautiful. I missed it. Yeah, go ahead and spin the next team, Tim, when you get a chance. You didn't take way too beautiful off. All right, Stompers. Long balls out of Ridley Park. Finished runner up the last 2 years. They're team number 20. And North Carroll Farms out of Maryland is team number 21. I thought we missed a team somewhere in here, Tim, or I missed a team. Can you start back up? Okay, it's the Risers. So the Risers will be team number 22. Apologize if they popped up. I missed them. All right, if you want to unshare your screen, Tim, we'll bring up the board here. All right, so here's the matchups, and we'll send these out. The captain's email will come out tomorrow. Um, and along with the schedule, it's probably kind of hard to see now, but the basic way to kind of look at it is the top 10 teams. You're all going to be playing in the morning, and those games start at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. The second round of games or teams that don't play in that first round will start sometime around midday. And again, we'll send the full schedule of everyone's game time so everyone knows when to be there. We ask that everyone get there about an hour before whatever your first game is, just to be ready to go. Other things to know, we're going to be kind of limited on parking since we have so many teams in a short and just a small space. So please try to carpool to the extent you can. If you're, staying at a hotel or coming from out of town, if you can park somewhere else, park at your hotel and kind of get into one car, that'd be really be a big help to us. We're going to play um, we're gonna play whether or not it rains. There is unfortunately some rain in the forecast. Hopefully we avoid it, but we're gonna try to get through that the best we can if it does happen. So come prepared for that. Tents are welcomed. Bring a change of clothes and all of that. If you have any questions, feel free to message us on any social media, text me or Tim if you have our numbers, and we're happy to answer any questions. And again, all of this, we got this up now, but we'll send all this out to everyone, including start time, so everyone has. And again, 2-1, 3-0, you advance to Sunday. Anything less, you play Saturday. Feel free to stick around, after your games are done and continue to watch. Feel free to come early if you've got a later game on Saturday. And then if you're around for Sunday, please join. If you don't make Sunday, please join us to watch the single elimination round as well. So thanks everyone for turning in for the draw, and we look forward to seeing everyone in a few days. Thanks.